friends. It is me, Christy. It is Saturday, August 9th. Yes, it's August 9th. It's 6:30 in the morning. Yay! So even though it's early, it's not that early. You know, my work early. So I was actually up though at that time, but I didn't start recording till now. So my morning impressions are starting right now. So while I do my morning impressions, I'm going to make my usual drink so I can take my vitamins, which I put in here. In here is multivitamins, magnesium, blood pressure medicine, my thyroid medicine, what's that other one there? Allergies, and something for my anxiety. Yes, I have anxiety. But they have medication for that, so might as well, right? Anyway, gonna use strawberry creme today for my water. I like the flavored water. Got this at Safeway. And let's see. So I was able to go to sleep last night. I was very tired. I'm a little bit more refreshed this morning, even though I did wake up the same time. But I think I made the right decision of coming home after work and not going to the gym. I chose recovery rather than working out, because like I said earlier, what are the gains if you are killing yourself and you're just going through the motions? And it's not even the good motions, it's just going through it. And oh my goodness, look. Oh, the greens is just so fine that you end up looking like that lady from Wicked. Because it's like it just gets all over you. Oh, it's a new container because the other one ran out yesterday. But look at that. Oh. Anyway. So I am planning to do something today. I mean, I hate to say the three-letter word and then I never go. But I do want to go to the three-letter word, the GYM. That's my plan, is to go to the GYM. But every time I tell you guys, I'm going to the GYM, I'm going to the gym, I do not go. So I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let me think. So from the last weigh-in, it looks like I gained 3 pounds this week. So that's where I'm at. And I mean, you could attribute it to I didn't go to the gym, and that's why you gained weight. However, remember that whole week I did not do anything, and I lost like about 3 pounds. Yeah. So it's the nutrition. So you could tell by my weight gain, it's not official yet, but I think it will be, that I have not been eating correctly. I have not been making good food choices. So, this weight loss is hard, whether you are on GLP-1 medication or not. That's just a simple reality and truth to it. Just because you take this GLP-1 medication doesn't mean it solves your problems. That's what I'm here to tell you. And I'm learning that, but I still think it's a valid form of support, so that is why I'm still doing it. But it's hard. It is hard. Whether you are using GLP-1 medication or not, you still got to put in the other work. It's not going to magically melt the fat off. It's not going to magically give you the physique you want. You need to still work for it. So I guess talking through it, because, you know, this is like my cheap therapist, my cheap therapy. I am planning to go later this morning after I eat breakfast. Because I used to not like having to eat before I work out, but I'm finding that I need to have something in order for me to function properly and to get my the work done in the gym. So I still plan to do my weight training. I think today is legs and glutes and my 45 minutes of cardio on the elliptical machine. And then I guess starting today, I will have to make that commitment. August 9th, 2025, I am reorganizing, resetting, and I am going to make this effort to lose, let's just say, about 11 pounds so I can get into Wonderland. You know, I was thinking, is it Wonderland or Wonderland? I thought it was Wonderland, but then I saw someone type it out and it's Wonderland, but then Wonderland sounds kind of, I don't know. So I call it Wonderland because, you know, it was the wonder of getting into the hundreds again. But I think it's called Wonderland. But who wants to be in Wonderland? I don't know. It sounds weird to me, but I don't know what it's called. But the point of it is to get back into the hundreds. And then for me, I was going to yawn, sorry. I was going to get all the way down to my goal weight. Because I'm not getting any younger and the time is never perfect to do something. So, yeah. Honestly, with my room, I think I just have to kind of tweak it a little. I don't know if I would like to have my own room to set up my studio so I can just walk in and, you know, not set up a lot of things. But I tried that when we first moved in, just to have like a study, and I found that I could not work in there because I like having, you know, my workstations, my computer and my monitor, and then I have Miko over here because he likes to be next to me in his little bed. That's Charlie. He thinks he's gonna eat breakfast. That's why he's barking. What is that saying? Oh yeah. So I have like a, you know, a setup, and so when I was trying to have when we first moved here, I would, you know, I had the study, and then I was like, I found that I never could just go in there and just work. I had to have it like, there's my bed, you know, Miko's over there, desk is over here. And then I was more productive. Having to go to a separate room, I was finding, because it was in the separate room, out of sight, out of mind, right? So that quickly dissolved, and then there became a storage room. So I think I have to just work this space how I need it. Maybe rearrange a little, but it's not going to be so drastic. And then I do need to start, what do you call it? Decluttering. Because I have a lot of things that I don't even use, and I'm just hanging on to it for some unknown reason. Like, I have a lot of stuffed animals from way back in the day. I mean, they must be almost like 40, 30, 50, 40, 30 years old. You know, I'm using the egg. I'm using a different attachment. Oh, that thing is noisy compared to the frother. I'm using this one today. See? You know, like how you mix cakes. Yeah. So, hold on. Okay, I guess that's good. Oh, am I missing something? It doesn't look the same as before. Anyway, moving on. Oh, it's nice to just take a break from work, right? Love the weekends. Here's my water bottle. You know, this is Stanley-like, a Stanley Cup-like, but I find I'm clinging to this one more than than the, you know, my other Stanley Cups. I have a pretty Snoopy, kind of iridescent, cutout kind of Stanley Cup against a black background, but I haven't really used it. And then my other one, my red Hello Kitty one, I left it at school just in case, you know, something happens that I need some kind of something to drink from. Not much to say. Tomorrow's gonna be a little busier as far as filming because that's when I do my weekly injection. I have to do my weekly update and then always my daily vlog. So these are my pets. Oh, hello. Okay, so yesterday I was planning to go to the pool after work, but I decided not to. I decided just to maybe leave it for today or tomorrow to go to the pool because I just miss going to the pool. But I've been avoiding the pool because, you know, ever since I got my tattoo, then I have to put sunscreen on it. But I'm afraid to go because I like the color and stuff. But I don't want to be white again. I like being tan. I know it's bad for your skin, but for like maybe 20 years I avoided the sun, and then I want to get back in the sun. I feel happier. I'm like a little sun bunny. I'm a sun bunny. I need to have the sun. When I was living in the Pacific Northwest for about, oh my God, let me see, for about 18 years, no, 12 years. For 12 years, oh, I used to get so depressed, or I used to get so sad, you know, because you have 9 months out of the year where it's raining, right? And then 3 months of some kind of sunshine or not raining. So glad I got out of the Pacific Northwest. But you know what's happening? Everyone. I was in the Pacific Northwest because I went to college and I stayed there, and then, you know, around 2003 I came back home, and I always wanted to come back home. You know, because I always longed for Hawaii. Everything when I was on the mainland or the continent, you know, everything sort of that looked Hawaiian or someone who looked like they were from Hawaii, you know, I'd be like, oh, I'll be so excited. But now, guess what? Everyone's going to the mainland, living on the mainland. Everyone's going to the continent. But you know what? I feel so comfortable here. I don't know. On the mainland, it was just so hard because, I mean, I don't know, okay, the way I was brought up, you don't go tell people straight to their face. I don't know, it's just hard to, okay, I'll just say it like in an example. Okay, say you're wearing a jacket, right? Because, you know, you're in the Pacific Northwest, it's cold, right? And then you go to someone's house. And then you want to leave it on. The Howley person, the white person, tells you, why you have your jacket on? Straight to your face. It's like, one, you could, if you want to ask them to, you know, take your jacket to put it somewhere because you notice that I'm still wearing it. Okay, ask it like that. But just don't say, why do you still, you know, just blatant, like just so blunt. Why do you still have your coat on? In Hawaii, we would either, you know, we would say it politely in a nice way. Well, for the people that was around me, I don't know about the rest of Hawaii because I don't know everybody. But you would say like, oh, you know, would you like to take off your coat? I can put it somewhere for you and get, you know, you can have it back when you leave. I can remember to give it back to you when you leave. You know, something like that. I mean, and they just put up on the mainland, they just point out anything. It's a freaking stranger. Oh, this is the best one. So I'm walking, right, and I have RBF. Okay, I have RBF, and I am proud of it. Walking, a stranger, why don't you smile? What the fuck? I mean, sorry. What the F? Why are you telling me, one stranger, to smile? I don't know you. This RBF, this face of not smiling, is also unprotected. So all these people who may want to think I am gullible or I am ready to be pounced on, you know, getting robbed or whatever, they stay away. How dare you tell me how to make my face? I don't tell you. Why you in my face? Get out of it. Right? I don't tell you to smile. So why does these people tell me to smile? So yeah, you don't over here. You don't tell other people how to act. I mean, yeah, if you're acting up, we'll tell you to stop acting up. But we don't tell you how to be. Well, I don't tell how to be. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know everybody from Hawaii, but the people I was around, we don't tell each other how to make your face or how, you know, what kind of emotion to feel. But yeah, up on the mainland, you just tell them to your face. I mean, yes, there are exceptions, but the majority, tell them to your face. And you can be one stranger and they tell you, what is about that? Anyway, so suddenly my morning impressions became this. But yeah, I don't know if it changed since I left, but that's the impression I got when I lived over there. And the people I was around, bunch of Holly people telling me how to fix my face, how to what kind of emotion I need to put on my face when I don't even know them. I have RBF for a reason. So I will end this morning impressions and I will check in with you later. And I will probably edit out a lot of things, but it's okay. Gonna take my vitamins and my morning drink. Gonna eat breakfast and maybe wait about half an hour, and then I'm going to the gym and doing legs, glutes, cardio for 45 minutes. I don't know about the HIIT though. To me, it's like, isn't it just enough I got on this machine and did my cardio? So I hope you have a good day, bunnies, and see you later. Bye. Hello bunnies, it's me. Guess where I'm going? Yes, I am going to the gym at 8:46 in the morning. It's 81 degrees according to my car thermometer, and I want to show you that yes, I am going. It's just not all about talk. I'm actually on the road and going to the gym. Good job. See, oh, I still have remnants of tiredness. And by my calculations, I should be home around 11:30, 12 o'clock, just in time for lunch. And I will probably take a nap after lunch because I am tired. And it is the weekend, and the weekend is mine. And I'm going to take full advantage of catching up on my sleep. Now, will I actually do it? We'll see, because something might happen, or I might even have the urge to go to the pool and just lay in the sun by the pool. I don't really go in the pool to swim because I just don't. And then sometimes, because this is a pool for the community, and sometimes the little babies have accident in the pool, and then the whole pool shuts down, which rightfully so it should, because of the number 2. But yeah, and so that's what it is. And I just don't go in the water. I mean, when I first went to the pool, my goodness, first time I went to the pool was on Christmas Day. and it was obviously not many people there. And then I did go into the pool and in the water, but then probably after that I did not go. Oh, my tattoo is itchy today. I put sunscreen on it, but I'm not gonna scratch it. It's a little irritated. So driving to the gym, as I said, probably edit a lot of this out. I'm gonna take it easy today. The plan is just to get back in the gym and just go through the program. Weight wise, I'm not gonna put a lot of weight on. I'm just gonna do what is comfortable and a little bit of a challenge, but not like what I used to do prior to my my self-imposed breaks that I've been having. So the goal is just to get in, do weights at a comfortable weight, because the goal right now is just consistency, just to get back on and just go every day like how I used to. That's the goal. And then once I get the consistency going, then it's then I can start working on the progressive overload. Yeah, big word, yeah. So that is my plan for today, is just to get in there. And here's a tip. If you are taking a break like me, or you have never been to the gym and you feel kind of afraid to go like me, because subconsciously I am afraid to go back, just go for 5 minutes. Just get yourself ready, go, and then tell yourself, I'm gonna go work out for 5 minutes, and after that 5 minutes, if I want to go, I give myself permission to go. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna stay and finish your workout, because then you're gonna think, I'm already here, might as well finish, right? So that's a good thing to kind of follow. So if you lack your motivation, your discipline, you're still working up on it, and then you have this, you're kind of so-so feeling, or you're kind of apprehensive to go, or you're not sure, you think you're too tired, like really, not tired you're gonna get into an accident, but tired where you're like, I don't want to do anything. The tired I felt the past several days is different. If you know, you know. That's why I called myself on it and I stopped it. But so if you don't feel like it, get yourself dressed, drive to the gym, and just go stay for 5 minutes doing something. And if you still want to go, give yourself permission to I did 5 minutes, like I said, and I want to go. But here's the thing, you don't want to go. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be like, I might as well stay. I got myself ready, drove all the way here. I'm going to just do the whole thing. So that is my rule that I try to follow when I really don't want to go, just because I don't feel like it. Because there's that kind of tired too, where you tell yourself, I'm tired, but really you don't feel like it. Because there is a point of being tired, and you are tired and exhausted. And that's the kind of tired I've had for the past several days. So that is my tip for today. There is a little bit more better lighting in here. The angle is not flattering, but that's okay. I would rather have it on this side at a good angle, but I do not have the attachment in the car to put my phone on so I can get a better angle. So this is right now the best angle. So I will say bye, and I will probably check in with you when I leave for accountability. And this probably be a long vlog today on a weekend because I'm doing things. So I will say goodbye and check in with you later, bunnies. So bye-bye, bunnies. Woohoo. Hi, bunnies. I just finished my workout. Yes, I did it. I did legs and glutes. And I did all 45 minutes of cardio elliptical. Woo! My left knee is kind of hurts a little bit. It feels kind of tweaked, but it still goes. I can still walk. So, but I did it. I did all 45 minutes. I'm so happy. There was a time I thought I couldn't even do it because of all that walking from school. My legs only have maybe a 13,000 mile, not 13,000 mile. Oh my God, I'll be dying. A 13,000 step limit. What this man doing? Da 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 da. I mean, he can see I coming, right? I mean, I'm in a big red car. I'm in a big red car and he can see me coming, but they're just going to do what they want to do. Oh boy. Anyway, so it must be the generation. Because I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, you cannot wait like 5 seconds. You see me pulling out. Anywho. So yeah, I did it. 45 minutes of elliptical. Oh my goodness. But towards the end, I think about in the 40 to 42 minute mark, I felt my my left knee kind of like go like, oh, it kind of collapsed a little bit. But good thing I'm on the elliptical, so I was going. So I finished and I'm happy. Right now I'm hot. It's 84 degrees in the car. My air conditioning is off because it'll be loud while I'm video recording right now. Oh boy, I don't think I'm going to the pool today. It's too humid and hot. And I got a lot of computer work to do today. I got a lot of school stuff I gotta work on. But I don't know if I'm gonna actually get to it when I get home. I think I might take a nap and then see where I'm at as far as work. But I know I gotta do it or I'm gonna be overwhelmed during the week because our first grade level meeting is on Tuesday and I gotta have the agenda and the activities that we gotta do all ready to go. So if not today, it's gonna be tonight. And if not tonight, it has to be tomorrow because there is no more time. Time is running out. Oh, boy, but I need to go home, take a shower, eat lunch, and then I am hoping that I will take a nap because I'm still tired. And that's about it. So I will check in later with you, bunnies. Bye. Hello bunnies, it's Christy. I am here today to give my evening reflections. I did what I accomplished. I did what I wanted to accomplish today, which was to go to the gym, to do my strength training program as it is, and also to do 45 minutes of cardio on the elliptical machine. And I did both of those. I also came home, ate lunch, and I took a 2-hour nap. And it was a good decision to do that because recovery is important and I do not have the opportunity to do that during the week like I used to in the summer. So today I did it. I slowed myself down. I wanted to go to the pool, but I said nope. Recovery is more important. Sleep is more important because that is how your muscles grow. I also am working on my schoolwork. I'm putting together my classroom substitute manual, which also works as a classroom manual. In this manual, I have, you know, the school schedule, the basic kind of lessons that I do, how things work in the classroom, things like that. So it's just more of an update than starting from scratch, because pretty much everything stayed the same, but I do need to update the class list. Some things that I tweaked this year, like I changed the homework folder to a different color, you know, that kind of thing. And I'm working on my YouTube video, the vlog, not the topical one. I will do that after I finish my my regular work. I wanted to bring up my drop foot because I wanted to show what I mean when I say my drop foot. So I don't know if I told the story, I probably did, but if you don't remember, just give a brief summary. So back in late March, early April of 2024, I was hospitalized for pneumonia, sciatica, and my left wrist. While there, because I could not move my right side because of the sciatica, my right foot was flexed inwards, and it stayed like that for about 2.5 weeks. I could not move it because I had no muscle control because of the pain. The doctors did not give me anything to help with the sciatica, so the sciatica did not get better. It was just a consistent pain on a level between 1 and 10. I would say it was between a 7 and 9. It got that bad, especially when the painkillers kind of, you know, tapered off, and you waited for your next painkillers to be distributed to you. So it was bad. So I will show that in a clip of what my drop foot looks like currently. I am the one who self-diagnosed of me having the drop foot because my doctors didn't tell me what was wrong with my foot. Physical therapy people did not tell me what was wrong with my foot. Yes, they did give me exercises to work on, but it didn't really help. So I researched and made my own. And because I did that, I think now it's starting to get stronger. So it's been more than a year and a half later, and things are not the way I want it, but it is what it is, and you'll see the current condition of my drop foot. So I will end this video here, and the next clip you'll see a little clip of my current situation with my drop foot. And I will see you tomorrow, bunnies. Bye. Hello, bunnies. I wanted to show you my drop foot. So when I was in the hospital at the end of March to the middle of April, so I was in the hospital for pneumonia and sciatica and a sprained left wrist. I was there for 2.5 weeks. And while I was there, because I had sciatica, my right foot was like this for 2.5 weeks. Because of the pain and because I did not have the muscle control to fix the situation, it just remained like this for 2.5 weeks. Now, yes, it has straightened out, but I wanted to show what I meant by drop foot. So if you can see on my left, I'm able to flex my toes, curl it, and then pull it forward. Okay, this is my right foot. So I'm spreading my toes right now, curling my toes, and then I'm pulling it forward. Yeah, that's the best I can do. I cannot control my toes. And this is so much better from what it used to be, but this is about more than a year and a half later, and I'm still trying to get function of my right foot. So this is flexing, this is curling, and then this is pulling it forward. Yeah, see, my right foot do what it used to do. So this makes it very difficult for me to wear high heels because I cannot put my foot in it comfortably. I have to put it in a sock and then reach it between the open-toed part and pull my toes forward, because when you put on shoes, whether it's sneakers or a high heels or whatever, your toes inch along, and you know that's how you can fit it in your shoe. Well, my toes just kind of crumble and fold over itself because I cannot really control it. See? So I have to be very careful when I walk, because sometimes it just goes like this and then I'll trip. So that is why I'm also working on my function on my right foot to get it back. So not only do I have to learn how to walk in high heels, I have to gain function of my right foot so I can have the balance to walk in high heels. So I've been working on that too. So I wanted to let you know what I'm talking about by my drop foot. Honestly, that is a self-diagnosis because the medical people did not tell me what I had. I had to watch on YouTube and figure out what I had. So my self-diagnosis, and I know I'm not a doctor, but I have drop foot. And this is what I mean by drop foot, because I know it's something, and then the physical therapy people told me what to do, but those exercises are doing nothing for me, so I'm making up my own. And I've gained a lot of function back on my own, doing exercises and things that I think are strengthening it and allow me to have control. Because before, I could not even do anything with it. So I have a long way to go. So that's another challenge and obstacle that I need to face. And I just wanted to let you know. Bye-bye.